have a plan to increase security in places like that.
District has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
All seconds meeting Jackson. Tighten it over!
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Hello and welcome to Seneca High School for this varsity boys matchup between the Burlington City Blue Devils and the Seneca Golden Eagles. I'm Derek Hill alongside Scott Glossner. Scott, what should our viewers at home be looking for in this game today?
Well, Derek, this is going to be an interesting matchup because these are two teams that don't ever face each other. I think this is the first time Seneca's ever faced Burlington City. And Burlington City is a quality program, 10-3 this year, and it's going to be a good test for both of these programs as they set up their road to the playoffs. I look for a real tough competitive contest this afternoon.
Well, a tough competitive contest seems to await us. We'll be right back after this break.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan Giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003 or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmelagrana@lrhsd.org.
Hello and welcome back to LDTV Sports. We have the Seneca Golden Eagles taking on Burlington City at Seneca. It looks like it is going to turn out to be a great game today on a beautiful afternoon.
Hey, Derek, both teams still warming up, so.
It's time now for the AXA Equitable Keys to the Game, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. 732-452-7275. The keys to the game today for Burlington City: control the speed of Seneca's forwards.
Yeah, Seneca has a bunch of forwards that are really quick. And I don't mean total speed, I mean just quick to the ball and quick off the ball. That'll be something they got to contain.
Seneca today needs to contain Burlington County's Farouk Ozdemir.
Yeah, Farouk Ozdemir is their goal scorer. If they're going to put goals up today, it's going to be Farouk that gets the ball in the net for the Blue Devils.
Both teams today need to transition and keep ball control in midfield.
Yeah, the control of the ball in the midfield is going to be what sets up your plays into the scoring area, and so both teams will want to maintain possession of the ball and look to pass to get set up for possible goal opportunities.
Those were the keys to the game, and now here we are back at the pitch as Burlington City is still warming up and Seneca is in the huddle.
See our officials there on the sideline, getting ready to call them out to the center, and then they'll go over the last minute instructions here today. Gorgeous day out here at Seneca.
Windy, but not enough to mess up the ball. It's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable, be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Celine Pence with the report.
Thanks, guys. I had the opportunity to speak with both coaches before the game. Assistant coach Melagrana of Seneca said that the team always does a good job of defending and goalkeeping, but needs the team to work on playing a consistent 80 minutes. Coach Hardy's of Burlington City said that the team has a great offense and possesses the ball very well, but needs to work on winning the 50-50 balls in the middle. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Celine.
Interesting, Coach Hardy's, they know they have a potent offensive squad, and they're up against a strong defensive squad here in the Golden Eagles. So it's a great matchup, almost like, you know, you got one of the better offensive teams in all of South Jersey going up against one of the toughest defensive squads in the area. So this is an intriguing matchup, and, you know, if we had a district matchup, you know, a Lenape Shawnee or a Cherokee Seneca or any combination thereof, they kind of know each other. You know, they play maybe rec ball together or travel soccer. I don't know how much these two teams really know about each other, other than what maybe they've seen on film or on YouTube or maybe even in person, who knows. But I know this is going to be a real interesting test for both of these squads. Kind of, you know, get a gauge on where their season is, as, you know, playoffs are right around the corner. The NJSIA playoffs will start in another week or two. So it's going to be an interesting gauge for both of these teams to see how well they compete against a squad that's of equal, you know, skill level, I guess. You know, Burlington City stepping into taking an Olympic Conference opponent, and Seneca stepping into that Burlington County Scholastic League, where there's some quality programs, of which Burlington City is one of them. So it's kind of a different matchup for us on LDTV here, Derek.
And Burlington City, since they've most likely never seen Seneca before, will come out physical, trying to get through this tough defense today. Whereas Seneca will try and test Burlington City's defense.
You know, the one thing that Seneca's had some issues with during the course of the year has been, you know, scoring goals, enough goals. They certainly have defended well. But that last night, Seneca with a nice 5-0 win over Winslow Township in the stadium last night on senior night. Maybe they've got some more confidence. You put a 5 spot up on a team, and that's got to build your confidence to the next afternoon. So.
But after playing last night, Seneca definitely has to be tired today. So they'll have to keep their composure and try and get a win over Burlington City today. Both teams heading away from midfield after going over the ground rules. Now the referees deciding possession with the team captains.
And they flip a coin, much like football, and the one team will have the choice of who gets the ball in the first half and then what goal they'll defend. So it looks on our screen like Seneca's going to defend the goal to our left for the first half, and then they'll switch ends at the halftime. For those of you not familiar, these are 40-minute halves. If the game is tied, there are then 2 10-minute overtimes in regular season. And if that continues, it's a tie in the regular season, but of course in the playoffs, you go to the dreaded shootout.
Both teams taking a last-minute huddle, getting ready to take the field. The referees appear to be ready as Seneca breaks down their huddle and begins to take the pitch.
I'm impressed with your soccer knowledge already, knowing that the soccer field is known as a pitch. I'm impressed.
Thank you very much.
Obviously watched the little World Cup, did you?
Yes, I did.
Probably right there rooting for the American squad, were you? Of
Yep.
course.
You got to root for the American squad.
In everything.
The Blue Devils break down their huddle and head out onto their end of the pitch.
Well, for the Golden Eagles, one of their top scorers this year is number 6, Clem Green. We'll see how well Clem can do today. He got a goal last night in their victory. And as we said before, for the Blue Devils, it's going to be Farouk Özdemir, who is their top scorer by far. And the question becomes now, who's going to mark number 8 for the Blue Devils? As he is a force to be reckoned with offensively. Both teams ready to get this match underway. Without further ado, I send it over to Derek for our play-by-play.
Burlington City will get the ball first in this game. They look to get a head start on their offense. Passing it back, keeping it safe. Pass down to the far side of the field. Back and forth game here.
Here's those midfield chances that coaches talked about. Who's going to gain control in the midfield?
Moving into Seneca territory now. And the ball will go out of bounds. This will be a goal kick.
Looks like Gus Valeriano is starting in goal today for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles have 2 quality goaltenders. In our earlier match this year, we saw Liam O'Connor put up a stellar performance in the game against Lenape.
And Liam O'Connor had a great game in that. We'll see if Gus Valeriano will be able to match that. This one saved by Burlington City's goalkeeper.
Özkan Öztürk. Freddie Hess on the right side. Ball deflected back to the middle.
Great deflection back to the middle. Now Burlington City has a chance here. They have space. Kicked right back. Down the
down the
sideline.
wing. Throw in by Sam Dion there. Looking for Green, trying to make a move.
Picked up by Demir.
Too far out of the reach of Dakota Cassis.
Demir kicks this one far down the field. Takes a bounce.
Nice foot on Öztürk there, the goalie.
Moving down the field after Pierce Adams was able to collect the ball, but it's kicked right back. Pierce Adams with the ball again, passes it. Header pass is offline and it's taken away by Joel Aguilar.
Aguilar had a nice run going, but I think that's a handball. Aguilar had a nice run going, but was getting muscled a little bit there by Freddie Hess. And then the inadvertent handball will result in a direct kick for Golden Eagles. Looks like Tyver Butler, number 13.
Butler will get the kick, looking to give his team a chance here. Good kick down the field, a little offline.
Down in
Headed
that corner.
into the air, into the corner and out of bounds.
It's going to be a corner. They're going to say it goes off Burlington City. So now we have our first corner kick of the game. And this is where, on occasion, you'll see some set plays come off of a corner that may result in a goal.
Pierce Adams will get the corner kick here. Hits it up, heading towards the goal, and headed away by Burlington City.
Nice defensive play.
Sean Hines picks up the ball after the deflection, but it'll be deflected out of bounds.
Looks like it'll be a right side corner. Now it's going to be interesting to see, high-level soccer players like these guys can kick with each foot, but sometimes they're stronger with one. And so now on the right side, it looks like Freddie Hess is going to take, or Sean Hines, excuse me, is going to take that corner.
Hines takes the corner here.
It's another good one right in front. Oh!
Just deflected away.
I think that was a
On a great
defenseman.
play.
Yeah, I don't think that was a goalie save. I think that was the defenseman that got that one. Nice head ball. Nice play. Nice setup by the Golden Eagles there on that corner.
The ball is staying in the Golden Eagles' possession. And falls to the ground there. That
Nice
was
battle
Sean
over
Hines.
there. Yeah, but Kyle Duckworth right with him, number 3. Nice bit of defense by Duckworth.
This one kicked out. It appears it'll be out on Seneca. No, it would be out on Burlington City. This is a long boot down the field, saved right away by
That's a
Demir.
good job by Ozturk there. Ozkan Ozturk, your goaltender.
Ball is caught by the Seneca goalie, Gus Valeriano.
Rolls it over to Sam Dion, who's looking up the right side now. Oh,
Down the right wing,
yeah,
but
Clem Green was
deflected away.
open and kind of lost his footing on the field.
Danny Rubio had the deflection, and now
Oh, nice little pass. Looking for a cross. Oh, good sliding tackle.
and that's just a taste of Seneca's defense that we talked about before the game.
Nice sliding move there by Sam Dion, but that's going to be a Burlington City corner. It's like number 10, Osman Sakir. Take the corner. You got to find
Secure with the corner.
Ozdemir, I believe it is.
It did go over Ozdemir's head and then out of bounds, back into Burlington City's possession. This one kicked out of bounds again.
Riley Lovett, one of the captains of the Golden Eagles team. Staunch defender, kicks it out of harm's way. The ball now back to Seneca. Back and forth here early, then just haven't even played 10 minutes yet, and they're going back and forth on both ends.
Appears to be an even defensive matchup in the first 8 minutes, but anything can change in a long game such as this.
Yeah, I think it's going to certainly take a couple of goals by one of the teams to win this one. Certainly Burlington City has the firepower to put a 3 or 4 spot on the board, and that's what the Golden Eagles have to watch.
Riley Lovett with the kick.
Good ball.
Headed away. And kicked out by Burlington City, headed back
Headed this way.
towards the booth, out of bounds. Here's the pass down the wing. Deflected away. Joel Aguilar gets the ball, but then gives it right back up to Pierce Adams.
Oh, nice clear by number 2, Danny Rubio. But back in comes Seneca again. Brendan Brown on that far side.
It falls over here.
I think he got a little help there. Looked like Jen Ridley there.
So we'll have a kick near the wing. Let's take a look at the replay, sponsored by Cherry Hill Nissan, on the web at cherryhillnissan.com.
This came off a corner kick.
Here's the corner kick from earlier.
And it was headed on goal and then deflected out by actually it was a defenseman that actually made the deflection off his body before it got to the goaltender, and I'm not sure the goaltender was in a position. Oh, and there was a best scoring chance for the Blue Devils. Baruch Balat just missed a header, and he had an open corner.
Ran right past the pass, and now Seneca quickly working it down the field.
Pass just
Demir's
out there a
able to
little
fall
too
on top
far.
of it.
Yeah. Just a little too far ahead of Cassis there.
Here goes the deep kick down the field. Headed by the Seneca defender, regained. That's Pierce Adams once again working it down the field. Pass is tipped away by Burlington City, and now they'll work it back onto Seneca's side of the field. This is Francis Canoe working it down the wing. Tries to get it out of the corner, but it's a slow pass, tipped away, regained by Danny Rubio. Rubio's able to catch up, can't steal it back. Pass down the wing, kicked out of bounds by Burlington City. Seneca possession. Riley Lovett will pass it in. Throws this one a long way, straight towards Joel Aguilar of Burlington City. Out of bounds, now Seneca will pass it back in. Lovett with another deep pass. Headed in the air. This one lands in the net but is blown off by the referees. Now here comes the kick after the penalty. This one deflected away. Tipped in the air by Ethan Kinnebrew. Ball deflected towards the ground. Burlington City's able to bat it away. Dakota Cassis on the far sideline, but the ball is knocked out of bounds.
Both teams playing a lot of tight defense here. Nobody really getting much of a scoring opportunity since the one Seneca had off the corner and the one that Balat had down here. They've been limited. Strong throw, just over the head of Clem Green.
This one in the corner goes out of bounds once again.
I think that's going to be a Seneca corner kick.
Here's the corner by Pierce Adams.
Interesting, they go to the left-footed Adams from over this side this time. Kind of hooking it away from the goal. And oh, a nice header. But cleared out by...
Great goal defense there.
Yeah, good team defense. Another good head. And they get it out of harm's way.
This one will roll out of bounds. Riley Lovett, the designated passer here in this game, it seems, will throw another one in from the sideline. This one hit towards goal, but saved by Ozan Demir. Ball being worked down the far sideline will go out of bounds. Burlington City passes it in quick. And Seneca will push it out towards the wing, but Burlington City able to work it back towards the middle of the field. Kick towards goal, headed towards the net but tipped away. Here's another kick. Misses and goes behind the net, out of bounds. We'll have a corner by Burlington City here, as it seems Seneca touched the ball last. This one towards net, tipped towards the goal and deflected away.
Be a foul.
Gets pushed down to the ground here. And now here's the kick towards the net, deflected away.
Sam Dion with a nice header. Pierce Adams. Trying to find Fred Hess on the right side. He's marked nicely over there.
This one hit towards the line. Just saved before it was called out of bounds. There's Lovett.
Nice give and go.
Adams trying to get around the Burlington City defense. Passes it towards the far wing. Deflected and then tipped in the air by Dakota Cassis. Cassis will work with it, pass it to the wing. More physical play here as they shake it out on the sideline. Unintentional, it appears. Dakota Cassis was the one who fouled there. And this kick will head towards midfield. This one will be knocked out of bounds, and Burlington City now will look to gain possession around midfield. Pass headed down the wing. Working it down the line. Pass towards the middle. That one's in. It's a goal.
Now there's the first cross and a good finish.
Burlington City able to work it inside and score a goal.
Was that? I believe that was Francis Canoe. Was that number 17? If I recall. Tough to see from where we were.
Was not able to see who scored.
I'm sure we'll crack staff in the truck will get us a replay on that. But I'll tell you, there was just like that. I mean, there wasn't much going on, and a nice center and a nice cross and a good finish.
Just shows you can never fall asleep.
Yeah, and it almost
soccer.
looked like, Seneca had kind of controlled the territorial edge there the last 5 or 6 minutes. And, that's what we talked about, the scoring ability of this Burlington City team. It only takes one opportunity, and they don't miss very often.
Love it to throw it in. He likes to get a running start on his throw-ins. There it goes towards net, deflected away, out of bounds.
That'll result in a corner kick for Seneca.
Pierce Adams will get the corner kick once again. This will be his 3rd or 4th today so far. This one hit well.
It's headed.
Deflected towards goal.
Oh, just
Great
wide.
deflection.
Goalie might have got a piece of that. Was he? I think he did.
Ozkan Ozturk with a
Yeah.
great diving save that time.
That had the far post written all over it. I think he just got a hand on it to deflect it outside the post.
Adams will once again take the corner. This one a little high and deflected out by Burlington City. Kick towards the wing. That was Osman Kakir with the kick and out of bounds, going in Seneca's direction. Sam Dion tries to pass it in, but there's a whistle first.
Trying to gain an extra 5 or 6 yards. Can't blame a guy for trying.
Passes it to the same section of the field, but Burlington City's able to regain possession. Dylan Rush tried to collect it, but Seneca was able to run in and take it from him.
Oh, tried to get a right foot curling shot there.
Just missing the net about a 3 or 4 feet off.
Yep, and that was going to result in a goal kick.
Goal kick here will be by Joel Aguilar.
Yeah, it's funny. Some teams use a goaltender, like Seneca uses Gus Valeriano sometimes, but Burlington City seems to use the defender.
Burlington City closes down on Seneca's offense, is able to kick it out to midfield, but Seneca will regain and pass it towards the net. Dakota Cassis is trying to work it towards the goal, but it goes out of bounds. And now Ozturk will kick this back towards midfield. Working down the far wing. Stolen. Working back on the Seneca's end of the field. And deflected back before Burlington City can do any damage. Now these midfield chances as Pierce Adams falls down twice before the referees finally blow the whistle. So that will result in a kick for Seneca. This will be Riley Lovett on the kick. Towards the net. Deflected
good
up.
head attempt.
Too high.
Fred Hess. Dion looks to cross.
Cross towards the middle, and now they'll have to reset.
Yeah, tough ball for Brendan Brown to handle there in the middle.
Working towards the middle is Adams, but it's deflected away, and there's a whistle. So Burlington City will be called on the foul. So now Seneca will get a kick here. Pierce Adams will take it, it appears.
They're going to be him or Dakota Cassis. They're both. Big
This one's
drive
a
by
different
Cassis,
person.
but it goes high over the net. So
Just a foot over the net
Yep.
on a line drive kick.
solid kick, though.
Just about 18 minutes left in the first half as Burlington City has a 1-0 lead over Seneca. This will be Joel Aguilar with the goal kick here. This one past midfield, good kick. Deflected up in the air. back towards the Burlington City goal. Now working along the far wing is Seneca, moving it back towards the middle. This one in the air. Sam Dion collects it. Pass towards the middle, deflected away. Kyle Duckworth with the deflection. Now back onto Seneca had the rush back on defense. So now Francis Canoe is working on the far side, trying to get around the defense there. Kick towards the middle, saved by Gus Valeriano. Valeriano kicks it towards midfield. Burlington City trying to work quickly, but it's deflected away by Seneca. Seneca defenders swarming the ball as it rolls toward the goal. Here goes Osman Kakir, saved on what looked like would have been a goal. Great play by Gus Valeriano.
Yeah, boy, that did look like it was going to be a goal at any moment, quite frankly.
This one headed over the defender Kyle Duckworth and hit towards the far wing. Brendan Brown running after it, he's able to collect it. But it's kicked away by John Ridley, playing defense there. Let's take a look at the replay, sponsored by Cherry Hill Nissan, on the web at cherryhillnissan.com.
I think this is going to be on the big save that Ozturk made off the corner and the header.
This does appear to be the save. As you can see, the corner goes up.
There's the header.
It's headed towards the goal. And there goes Ozturk.
Just at the last minute. Wow, what a save.
Saved by fingertips. And if it wasn't for that, we'd be at a tie game right now. About 15 minutes left in the half as Pierce Adams will take another corner kick. This one towards the middle, deflected towards goal, just missing the post and going out. Subs on the play, Colby Eliezer will come in for Burlington City. This one kicked downfield. Working it in the Seneca territory. Kicked out of bounds. Burlington City will take possession here. John Ridley will pass it in. This is Francis Canoe working the ball, but the ball will go out and stay in Burlington City's possession. They'll pass it in on the far side of the field here. Pass to Joel Aguilar. Working the middle, kicked away by a Seneca defender. It appeared to be Riley Lovett. There's a whistle on the play. The kick from Burlington City is imminent as Seneca's coach barks out directions at his team on how they want to approach this kick here. Kick is up towards the net. Tip towards goal, deflected away.
That was a solid team defensive play there by the Golden Eagles as well.
Not touched by anyone until the ball reaches midfield.
Yeah, and Clem Green's pass for Pierce Adams just a little bit behind him, and then Pierce lost his footing as he tried to reverse direction.
Osman Kakir tried to pass it towards the middle, trying to get another shot attempt, but it'll be deflected away by Seneca. It will be a corner kick. This one hit towards the middle, just over the head
of number 9, Joel Aguilar.
John Ridley, after the ball went out of bounds, will pass it in to Ahmet Kaya. And another whistle on the play.
Again, that's where Burlington City could have been so dangerous. Long ball.
Long ball.
Races on.
Let's take a look at the replay, sponsored by Cherry Hill Nissan, on the net at cherryhillnissan.com. This is the replay of the save by Seneca's goalie.
Save, knocked it down, and made sure he got on it before it rolled in his net.
Great reaction time by him as we head back to the pitch, and there's a whistle. Burlington City just regaining it from Seneca, trying to work it down the field. But it appears they will get the ball back anyway. Ozkan Ozturk and the ref having a conversation here. The penalty must have been on Ozturk. Here's the kick towards the middle. Another whistle on the play. That whistle will be on Dakota Cassis, who hugged the Burlington City player near the middle of the pitch. Sam Dion working it towards the far sideline. This will be deflected away by John Ridley. Dion will hit it in the air. Collected by Ethan Kinnebrew. Ridley will kick it away on the pass attempt.
Some subs check in now. Seneca Connor Freeze. It's like Evan Kajagas.
Sean Hines will come out along with Brendan Brown and Clement Green. Ryan Broderick also came out to the field for Seneca on this play. Now the midfield opportunities are heading here as Burlington City wins this one. On the far sideline is Osman Kakir. Regained by Farik Ozdemir. But it kicked out. Sam Dion will pass it in for the Golden Eagles. And this one kicked away. Dion over the head of Hess. That whistle is blown.
Might have been a little push from behind, possibly. Didn't see much contact, or it could have been he could have hit it with his hand, not sure. Tyver Butler takes the kick for Seneca. So we're under 9 minutes now remaining in the first half of this game. Still a 1-0 Burlington City lead.
Butler with a booming kick over the head of everyone, and a roll towards the far sideline.
Connor Freeze over there to battle.
And out of bounds on Burlington City. That'll be Joel Aguilar.
It's like Riley Lovett going to take the throw over there. And as you aptly mentioned earlier, he gets a long running start before he...
Lovett gets that running start and throws deep towards the middle of the field, deflected away by Duckworth.
Yeah, nice job by Duckworth there. Never let it get in to the attackers. But it goes over the end line, so it's a corner kick, and it looks like Pierce Adams again. Interesting strategy with the lefty, because that means the ball is usually hooking away from the goal.
Really trusting in Pierce Adams today to be their corner kicker.
Referee coming over to have a little chat with a couple of the players there as we watch Pierce set the ball up in the corner for his corner kick.
Here comes the corner kick. It's
Bounces
little short.
around.
but then kicked straight up in the air.
Punched
Goalie
out.
tried to catch it. He recollects it after it's punched out. Ozturk with great focus after being hit. Just keeping his eyes on the ball and saving it. Here's Canoe working it towards the net. They got down there fast, but the ball will go out of bounds. We have a sub for Burlington City. That would be Dylan Rush. And Francis Canoe will come out and take a rest on the bench.
It's like a corner kick for the Blue Devils. Osman Sakir.
This one kicked, it appears short,
Yeah,
out of bounds.
Yeah, and headed out by Aguilar. Going to result in a goal kick for Seneca. So that means Gus Valeriano going to be taking that kick.
Valeriano is ready and he'll send it towards midfield. Headed in the air by Burlington City. Collected by Connor Freeze, but then the ball will head out of bounds. The ref says it's Burlington City ball. Burlington City tries to work quickly, but Seneca's all over it. Deflected away by the goalie on a dangerous play for him to run out of net. The battle along the wing. This one kicked past midfield. Deflected down by Danny Rubio. Ethan Kinnebrew trying to work it down the sideline. Passes it to John Ridley. Working it quickly once again. Kick towards net, but out of bounds. This will result in a goal kick for Seneca. Goal kick up. Past all the Seneca players, in which Ethan Kinnebrew will collect it after it goes out of bounds. This one goes out of bounds once again after being deflected by Farouk Ozdemir. Ozdemir regains, but he loses control and it goes out. They'll still say it's Burlington City's ball. So we have just over 4 minutes left in the first half of this game.
Not a lot of pressure by the Golden Eagles in the last part of this first half. Coach Meyer is going to be talking to him at halftime about how to step up the offensive possessions and get some more chances on the goaltender. They've had the one really good chance that Ozturk made the save on him, but on the other side of the coin, Burlington City hasn't had any really good chances either, except for the one goal. So both teams
Kick
playing
is
a little
up towards the net.
very strong defensive game.
Another whistle here. This
Trying
one
to get
down
it
the
to Pierce
field.
Adams.
Pierce Adams can't get to it in time as it's saved by
Yeah.
Hoskin Ozturk.
Duckworth made a nice play there to kind of impede him, at least to slow him down,
This is
to
a
allow his
very
goalie to come out and get it.
High arcing kick. Farouk tried to collect it, but him and the defender both fall to the ground and a whistle is blown. Farouk Ozdemir Gonna get the kick up here, placing the ball down.
Pretty long way out, but he's got a strong leg and can make the ball do pretty spectacular things while in flight. Would surprise me if we didn't try to. Oh, he all over
This
the
one
ground.
kicked on the
I don't
ground
think that
towards
was.
the net.
I don't think that's what he had in mind, quite frankly, Derek.
And maybe he just saw something that he thought he could take advantage of.
That's a possibility.
So working towards the corner, but Ridley cannot save it before it went out of bounds. It will be Seneca's ball.
Kevin Barbour checking in for Seneca, giving Connor Freeze a little respite.
Burlington City is winning the midfield battle of this game so far.
Hey guys, no breakdowns, let's go!
There's another whistle. Maybe not. I thought there was a whistle on the play.
If you do hear some whistles, it's because the freshman football game is behind us, playing against
Yep.
Cherry Hill East today. So there's a lot of whistles that people may hear on the broadcast that aren't coming from our field. Oh, it hit the
Oh.
crossbar.
Just tips the crossbar.
I think that came from Sean Hines, but I'm not sure. There was a couple of Seneca players over there.
A missed attempt before the half.
Get on him till we're clear. Hey, let's go, Blue, no breakdown!
Here goes Seneca passing it in. About 40 seconds left in the half. Ozturk will save it.
Good job!
It looks like he'll waste a little clock to bring the game to the half.
And that'll be our halftime.
There's halftime.
One half in the books here at Seneca High School, and your score at halftime, the Burlington City Blue Devils 1, the Seneca Golden Eagles 0. Pretty solid half by both teams, defensive-minded on both occasions. A couple of scoring opportunities by each team, but as we expected or mentioned earlier at the beginning of the broadcast, the potency of the Burlington City offense and the ability they have to finish scoring opportunities results in their 1-0 lead.
And the midfield battles we talked about in the keys to the game before the game also. Burlington City has really won most of those, especially near the second half of the first half. Something Seneca will have to work on during halftime. At the end of the first half, Burlington City Blue Devils 1, the Seneca Golden Eagles 0. We'll be right back after this here at Seneca High School.
Sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford, 609-654-4023. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmelagrana at lrhsd.org.
Steroids can really damage your body. They can cause tendons to tear and bones to stop growing, damage kidneys, destroy the liver, even cause heart attacks and strokes. Not to mention something else they can do to a guy's body. Find out more about the dangers of using steroids. Visit drugfree.org.
LDTV Sports brings you varsity sporting event coverage for the 4 Lenape District high schools: Cherokee, Lenape, Seneca, and Shawnee. With a schedule of over 40 games each school year, LDTV Sports is the perfect opportunity for your business to become part of an exciting tradition in the Lenape District community. When your business becomes part of LDTV Sports, not only will it be seen all across the 8 communities that make up the Lenape District, but you'll be affording district students the opportunity to learn and grow in a professional level television environment. LDTV Sports is currently offering a wide range of sponsorship packages. You can choose to sponsor the entire school year, a specific sports season, or even your favorite district high school. For a complete list of available sponsorship packages or more information on how you can become part of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email at jmelagrana@lrhsd.org. You can also visit the district website at www.lrhsd.org and click on LDTV. LDTV Sports, your teams, your town.
To the Burlington City game against Seneca here at Seneca High School. Burlington City had a 1-0 lead at the half.
Second half just getting underway with Seneca having possession to start the second half. See if they can't put a little more offense on the board here in the second half. At least some more chances. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get a goal, but the more chances you have, the greater the chances are that you'll put one in the goal.
Ball goes out of bounds. It's time now for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to Celine Pence with the report.
Thanks, guys. During halftime, I got to speak with both coaches, and Coach Melograna of Seneca told me that he just simply wants to focus on scoring. Coach Hardees of Burlington City is glad that the team got the lead and now wants to focus on defense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Celine. And now back at the action as the ball was just kicked towards midfield.
No surprises there from both coaches. Coach Melograna they got to score, and Coach Hardees is very happy to sit and content to have this 1-0 lead.
Very simple-minded coaches at the halftime, but sometimes it's just the focus you need. This will be Tyver Butler with the kick. He'll try and send this one down the field for a scoring chance. This one hits the ground and is deflected into the possession of Sean Hines. Quick little handoff. This then hit towards goal and was not able to reach the goal. So this will be a goal kick.
Yeah, that's not going to make Coach very happy. Coach Hardees very happy. They kind of let a couple of guys open there, but again, you get an opportunity like that, you kind of got to convert, and that's what Coach Melograna is talking about, taking advantage of opportunities on the offensive side.
This one kicked towards the sideline and is eventually deflected out of bounds, but now it's Burlington City moving it down into Seneca's end of the field. Kick towards goal, saved. Gus Valeriano with the save there.
Keeping this a 1-goal game. Pierce Adams moving quickly up across midfield and into Burlington City territory.
Adams with the pass to Sean Hines. Hines trying to work it around the defense.
And then sends it across, and there's a header,
There's
scores!
Score for Seneca High School, and that'll tie the game at 1. Just made this game a lot more interesting.
Dakota Cassis, beautiful play. Adams, nice pass to number 9, Hines, who crossed, and right there was Dakota Cassis to head it home to tie this game up at 1.
And if it wasn't for Hines' ball-moving ability, he would have never been able to get that pass off. So an all-around great play by the Golden Eagles as this ball will head out of bounds. Back into Seneca's possession.
So a couple of defensive breakdowns here by Burlington City. First of which did not result in a goal, but the second one did.
Whistle on the play for against Burlington City.
I met Kaya getting ready to come back in for Burlington City.
Tyver Butler will send this one down the pitch. This one, a great kick, tipped towards the goal.
Oh, and
and
headed over, but I'm
the
not
goal.
sure. I think it was headed over by a defender, and I think it's going to result in a Seneca corner kick. It is. I see Pierce Adams getting the ball and heading down into the corner.
At this point, once you see Pierce Adams, you just assume that it's a corner kick if he's running down there.
Interesting setup here. Looks like almost a crash to the net here for the Golden
They
Eagles.
do crash to the
It's
net.
a nice ball. It's right. Oh!
Headed twice.
Nah.
There's a whistle, and it appears an injury on the play. Hit his head as he went up for the ball, possibly. That's Fred Hess. Trying to walk it off here.
Interesting. That's going to be a kick from really close.
Very interesting ball placement here. Seneca looking to take the upper hand early in the second half.
This will be an indirect, though, I believe, so they can't kick it straight in the goal. It has to go to somebody first. Or at least it would appear that way. I see the referee's arm straight up, which tends to be an indirect kick, which means you must kick it. Somebody on your team must touch it before it goes directly in the goal.
Burlington City with their entire lineup trying to block the net.
Curious as to why. I guess it's not in the penalty area. I guess it's just outside the area.
This one
And it goes wide.
goes wide, did not.
But it deflected wide because I see the referee pointing to the corner. So nice job by Burlington City to deflect what could have been a momentum-changing goal if Seneca could get the lead. Because we know how staunch the Seneca defense is. And it's back to Pierce Adams on the corner again.
Seneca still with the upper hand here. As Adams looking to give his team a good chance. Towards the goal.
But he never got out in front, went behind the goal.
Ahmed Kaya will check in for Burlington City, which will bring Barack Balat to the bench. There's a goal kick here. Hit towards the ground, and it will roll out of bounds.
Throw in for the Golden Eagles. Riley Lovett. Going deep. Again out off Burlington City. Another Seneca throw in.
Lovett will assume the throw-in position once again.
That big save by Gus Valeriano to keep this 1-0 at the time seemed to have sparked maybe a little passion in the Golden Eagles program here today, because they have been attack mode ever since. Love it on the throw-in.
This one straight towards the net, deflected away.
Yeah, good job by Gian Ridley. Love it
Kicks it back towards the goal, but it's saved by Ozkan Ozturk,
Pretty routine save there.
who had a momentous save earlier in this one. This one deflected back on the Seneca side. Pierce Adams will take possession on a great move around the defender. Towards the middle.
Hines.
Sean Hines towards the net, over the net. Let's take a look at the replay, sponsored by Cherry Hill Nissan. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com.
There's the good ball movement.
Sean
and then the
Hines.
cross. And nice header. Cassis just finished it beautifully. What you didn't see before that was the nice footwork by Pierce Adams to get the ball to Sean Hines. If it was a hockey game, they'd have 2 assists, primary and secondary. Soccer doesn't have that. So Cassis gets the goal, Hines gets the assist. Tied us up at 1. This could be a situation, even though we have over 30 minutes remaining in the second half, this could be a situation, Derek, where the next goal may be the one that decides today's contest.
And Seneca definitely has the upper hand as of right now, as they've kept the ball on Burlington City's side of the pitch for the last 9 minutes. This one being worked back on the Seneca side.
Justin Williams battled that with Farouk Ozdemir.
Williams with great on-ball defense. And then the ball will be go out of bounds into Seneca's possession. Love it. Pass down the wing. Deflected away. Regained by Adams.
Over to Dion. Now looks up that right side.
Hooks it towards the
Ball's
net.
loose. Hines, left foot. Oh,
Deflected
I think that was
away.
deflected.
Hines
Corner.
with a great look at the net. Great defensive play by Kyle Duckworth.
It's like a little change up here. We're going to go with, looks like Sean Hines down there going to take this corner. Last couple have been taken by Pierce Adams, but now we're going right-footed Sean Hines. See if he can hook it towards the goal.
Hines. This one past everyone towards the far sideline. Out of bounds and into Seneca's possession. We do have subs on the play. This is Fred Hess coming in for the Golden Eagles.
It's like Liam O'Connor coming out. Not only does he play goal, but he plays forward.
This one too high towards the net, but caught by Ozturk. Kick down the field. This is Ozdemir.
Oh, nice play by Williams to take it right away from him. Looks like it's Williams' responsibility, and he's been very quiet today for Farouk Ozdemir. The Golden Eagles done a nice job on him.
Now Burlington City trying to regain the upper hand. We have an injured player, it appears, on the play. He'll try and walk it off, but for now, play continues.
That's Duckworth. He's been pretty solid defender for them today.
Seneca regaining the possession as play moves on.
It's Oz and Demir getting ready to come in.
Demir will come in. For the injured player. Starting to look better already, but He just needs a minute to rest.
Now we've got Ryan Broderick and Lua Scott getting ready to check in at the next call for subs.
The throw in by Burlington City ultimately becomes a Seneca possession, in which the ball is given right back to Burlington City. Ridley moving the ball, passes it towards the middle. That's Farouk heading after it. Gets around the defender, speeding down the field and collides. The ball will roll out of bounds, stay in Burlington City's possession. Emua Scott and Ryan Broderick will both come in now. Ridley will come out for Burlington City. And Clement Green will come out for the Golden Eagles. Here's the pass in on the play. Out of bounds once more. This will be Seneca's ball. This will be a goal kick. Gus Valeriano, who has kept his team in the game today, ultimately why it is tied right now.
Each goalie's come up with a very excellent save in this game. Valeriano, right at the beginning of this second half, which kind of gave Seneca a little momentum. And of course, Ozturk with that great diving save in the first half.
Ball went out of bounds, so Riley Lovett will pass it in for the Golden Eagles. This one headed in the air. Kicked by Sean Hines.
Never got through, and that was a pretty good look at it too he had.
This one heading towards the far wing once more. Out of bounds in Seneca's possession. Lovett. And kicked out of bounds. This will be a goal kick. Be taken by Joel Aguilera. This one kicked towards the wing. Straight towards Dylan Rush, but there is a whistle on the play. Burlington City trying the rush, getting good offensive possession here, but Seneca will slow them down. Whistle on the play results in a kick from Valeriano. Tipped back towards midfield and passed in the air off of heads a couple times.
Emua Scott.
Francis Canoe working it into the corner. Tries to pass it to Rush, but then it's stolen, collides. And there's a whistle on the play. It'll go in Seneca's favor. Tyver Butler will take the kick here. Butler with the beautiful kick, but it does not reach anyone on the Golden Eagles. Pierce Adams working it, but there's a foul called. Foul appeared to be on Ahmet Kaya. So now Tyver Butler will take the kick once again. Towards goal, just over. Goal kick coming by Burlington City. Aguilar will take this once again. Tipped away by Sean Hines. Pushed down towards the wing. Passed off to Fred Hess. Then the ball is brought back out to midfield, where it is quickly kicked back near the goal. Seneca player falls over. After a back and forth match, the ball ultimately heads out of bounds.
Comes Riley Lovett again. He of the long run throw in.
It seems to work for him because he's able to pass it a very long way. There it goes once again. Towards the net and out of bounds.
Headed wide, so it'll be a goal kick for Ozkan Ozturk.
Ozturk will not take it, but Aguilar will.
That's right,
This
I
one
forgot that
deflected
they-
towards Dakota Cassis. Battle for the ball here, which is ultimately picked up by Brendan Brown. Deflected away by him after he loses it towards the corner. Brown tries to deflect it away, but it is kicked
It's
out
in
of
Kinnebrew.
bounds by Kinnebrew.
It'll be a throw in.
Lovett waits for his team to set up and then throws it. This one tipped out of bounds.
Deflected out by Burlington City. They point to the corner, and here comes, who's it going to be this time?
Sean Hines
Yep.
once again.
Little change there in this last two corner kicks over there. It's gone to Sean Hines instead of Pierce Adams. Low driving kick, and that's too easy for the goalie to get. He deflects it out. Sure, they wanted a little more height than that.
Working it back down. This one kicked out of bounds.
Soccer manager Shelby Croft with a fine play there. See her there at the bottom of your screen.
Lovett working on the sideline, but Francis Canoe is able to steal it. Gives it to Ozdemir. Loses it. Running past it. Passes towards the middle. Trying to work through the defense, but brought back.
Got through one, got through two, but then the wall went up to make no further advance.
Brendan Brown passes it. It'll be stolen. Dion boots this one down the field. Kinnebrew will get it. Trying to get it out.
Broderick had it for a moment, then lost his footing.
Trips on the ball, it appeared, but there will be a whistle. Kicks this one quickly. Tried to get it to Farouk, but it's deflected back. Farouk once again. Towards the wing. Deflected away, out of bounds. Brendan Brown, good defense, able to catch up. But he'll fall on the field. It appears he's injured after that. appears to be in a lot of pain. As he sits on the ground. Coach asks him how he's doing. Dylan Rush there, giving him some support.
I can imagine his answer was something like, "Oh, I feel great." Not sure what happened, whether he lost his footing maybe.
Went to dive to deflect the ball away.
Maybe
Must have
just
gotten hit in the shin.
Maybe just knocked the wind out of him too. You know, landing. I think we've all, anybody that's played any sport of any type of athletics, whether it be recreational or organized or what have you, has experienced that feeling when you take a shot or something or fall wrong and land wrong.
So he'll come off the field for now.
I think I saw Evan Gajigas going in.
Danny Rubio comes out, and Duckworth will check back in after he was injured earlier. But Seneca will regain the ball after the injury. Out of bounds. Lovett will run back up the sideline and pass this one back in. This one deflected back hard. Lovett down the wing. Out of bounds on Seneca. Burlington City will regain possession. Trying to work it down the wing, but it goes out of bounds.
All right, let's see if Riley Lovett can get one of those patented long throw-ins and make something happen for the Golden Eagles here. There's the long throw. There's the head. The ball's loose.
Just
right in front. They look for the...
out.
Oh! Opportunity there for Dakota Cassis, but he just came off his foot and squirted wide.
Inside defense there, working hard to keep
Actually,
the ball
was
away from the
deflected
net.
wide, so we're going to have Pierce Adams headed over there, I'm guessing.
Pierce Adams will take this kick. This is not.
I'm not
what
sure
they
that's
wanted.
what he wanted. Yeah, I'm not sure that's what the team was expecting. But now we've got a break. 3-on-2. But a little too far and turned back the other way by Tyver Butler.
Tyver Butler
Out
with
of
a great
bounds.
deflection away there. This one thrown in by Burlington City. And out of bounds, it will go in Seneca's possession. Even though Amua Scott on the play tried to avoid touching the ball. This one will land out of bounds off of Seneca's kick. Just over 15 minutes left here in the second half.
Yeah, we're almost 65 minutes in today of a 1-1 contest here at Seneca. Burlington City in the first half, Seneca in the second. I believe our goal scorer is Francis Canoe for Burlington City. And of course, Dakota Cassis for the Golden Eagles. Here's a chance. Stifled by the Seneca defense.
Trying to work the defense here is Farouk. This one kicked high, knocked down to the ground, but then picked up by the goalie Gus Valeriano.
He'll hold it and let the Seneca team move a little downfield.
High arcing kick.
Deflected out Over the sideline. It's like Sam Dion going to take this one for Seneca. Broderick.
Deflected back towards midfield. Heading towards the sideline and out of bounds. Seneca's ball. This will be a kick after the whistle.
Yeah, we've been playing about the last 15 minutes just a back and forth. No real scoring threats. Just good, solid, penetration into the attack zone, but then equally solid defense.
Tyver Butler with a good-looking kick that's knocked in the air by Burlington City.
Nice play by Ozturk, the goalkeeper there. He saw the ball was headed up, and before anybody from Seneca could get to it, he went up and took matters into his own hands.
This one deflected back. Ryan Broderick was able to get possession. And another penalty. Butler coming back to take this kick too. Waiting for his team to set up, and now he'll send the kick away. Deflected away.
Headed out nicely.
It's Pierce Adams trying to regain it, and he will. Dion's hits this one. Out of bounds, Seneca ball. Clement Green and Barack Bolat will check in.
Along with Brendan Brown checks back in as well for Seneca.
Dylan Rush will check out for Burlington City.
Oh, back and forth heading going on over there.
Knocked to the ground. Kicked away. Missed kick on the play that brings both players to the ground. Bringing it down the line, tipped away. This one will go out of bounds. Ran it a little too far.
Gian Ridley checks back into the Blue Devil lineup. Gonna give Amua Scott a breather.
Here comes the kick from Valeriano. Kicked away by Ozturk. And headed away, and he'll fall in pain. Trying to get back up. Multiple Seneca players check in on him and see if he's alright, and he's able to get back up. He'll stay in the game. Aguilar will send this one on a ground pass to Ethan Kinnebrew. This one tipped high in the air and tipped by Kinnebrew. And Seneca will regain the ball. This one to Farouk. Able to outrun his defender and get the ball, but it'll go out of bounds. 10 minutes left in the second half. Burlington City still trying to work it, but the ball will be stolen. Pass down the wing. Arcing
Turns
pass
across.
towards the middle. And that will be tipped away.
Solid defense there by the Blue Devils.
Working down the field, falls. A midfield steal by Aguilar. Kick back towards Burlington City's side. Down the wing. It'll go out of bounds. Burlington City's ball. This one will be in favor of Seneca, but the ball is rolling towards the corner, regained by Duckworth of Burlington City. This one thrown in, but it lands out of bounds. Midfield battle going on here. The ball will be kicked down the field and it'll go out of bounds. Burlington City once again will pass it back in. Dion kicks this one down the field. Sakir falls over, and that will result in a kick for Burlington City, which is then stolen by Seneca. Kick towards the middle, but Green isn't able to get it. Burlington City gains possession, they'll kick it in. This one down the wing. Deflected away. Moving down Burlington City's wing is Dakota Cassis. Cassis falls over. And there's a whistle here. So Pierce Adams will get this kick. Adams boot this one towards the middle of the field. Kick back towards the middle and headed away by Burlington City. Kick towards that goal, Seneca. Great teamwork and passing from Seneca leads to a goal.
Couldn't tell from whether it was, might have been Dakota Cassis again.
And now it's 2-1 Seneca.
Who got that? Again?
Cody Cassis was able to get that goal.
So it's the Cody
Second goal of the
Cassis show
game.
out here today, his second goal, and that comes with just 5.5 minutes to go. And you want to see some pressure? Watch Burlington City put offensive pressure on now. Now it's where you mark your man. Don't get anybody open. Don't give him those free runs. Gus Valeriano comes out huge there.
Great save by him.
So Cody Cassis with 2 second-half goals have given the Golden Eagles the lead here. As now we're at the 5-minute mark approximately. Of course, the official time is on the field. But our truck time is probably pretty close, I would think.
Seneca picking the perfect time there to score, as now Burlington City has the pressure to try and tie this game at the least to send it to overtime.
Now it falls, pressure on the defense. Williams, Dion, Lovett, and Butler.
Trying to work it towards the net, but booted away.
Clem Green in her foot race.
This one's out of bounds and it'll go in Seneca's possession. Let's take a look at the replay, sponsored by Cherry Hill Nissan, on the web at cherryhillnissan.com.
Seemed to be a harmless enough play out in front, but it came up. The header came and it didn't get cleared, and it went right on the foot of Cody Cassis. Again, as I said, it seemed to be a harm enough play, but Cody Cassis, right place, right time.
This one kicked towards the middle and now back towards midfield. Ball goes out of bounds. Now Burlington City will throw it in. Farouk working the ball through the defense, has been very quiet.
Marked by Williams again, as he's been all game. Tremendous job by Justin Williams today. Marking Farouk. Ozdemir.
This one deflected back. A battle in the air before it touches ground. And it'll roll out of bounds, going in Seneca's possession.
Under 3 now, approximately. Nice header by Clem Green. Staying right along the line. And then eventually kicked out by number 5.
So now we'll have...
So I caught Ryan Broderick for Clem Green.
This will take some time off the
Didn't get
clock.
a chance to mention this while we're waiting for the throw-in, but Coach Hardy's from Burlington City is a 1987 Cherokee graduate. So he's a district grad here. Maybe one of the reasons why he wanted to come and play one of the district teams.
Well, we certainly welcome him back to the district, but not a very happy welcome back for him.
Not from his perspective, anyway. But, that could change. There's still approximately 2 minutes remaining here in the second half.
With just under 2 minutes left, Burlington City looking to make one last push.
Kyle Duckworth. Broderick now takes it down into the corner. Now Seneca looking to a little ball. Oh, nice tap. Nice
Broderick
defensive
falls
play.
over.
Aguilar put some pressure on.
This one kicked over the boot and out of bounds. Falls over and there's a whistle on the play. Seneca gains possession. This will be a kick just along the sideline, about 1 foot off of it. A lot of yelling on the field here. The clock continues to tick as the players and coaches are complaining about the clock.
And we'll have a little referee discussion here. Seemed to be some discrepancy as to whether Farouk Ozdemir was 10 yards away. Minute and a half, I just heard the official tell Coach Myra. 1:30.
So now play will continue. It's Tyver Butler looking to get the kick up. Now a minute 30 is left in the game. Quickly working it down the sideline, but kicked
Nice
back.
play by Lovett. Oh, good ball there. And there's Williams right on Farouk. Ozdemir again. If they had pockets, he'd be in his hip pocket. Quick throw in. Uh-oh.
Farouk working
There's a
it.
chance. Oh,
This one's
there's
deflected.
Valeriano again.
Trying to waste clock. He'll pick it up. More
They're
yelling.
going to have a kick here. Crack staff in the truck, we heard the referee tell Coach Myra that it was a minute 30, and they right on it got that right up on the screen. I'll tell you.
That's right. This one back into Burlington City territory.
We're under 15. Ball goes out. Under 10 now, approximately. Seneca has it on a throw-in, and they don't even have to throw it in at this point. You can see Riley Lovett jogging slowly, making it look good. Now he'll take that long run that he always does.
This one thrown short, but both players there will fall over.
No, sir. Much time, Robert.
Gonna be another one.
No, sir. Everybody else back. Ready to back. Hold it.
Goes out of bounds once again, and Seneca will regain possession.
And there's your whistle, your multiple whistle, which signifies the end of today's game. And while we have a minute before we give you the recap, let's look at the crew today. We couldn't have done the job without it. Colin Stewart, Patrick Brown, Lance Eckstein, Anthony Pizzo, Justin O'Donnell, Gabby Friedman, Tony Devlin, Melissa Cheeseman, Jeff Price, of course, beautiful sideline work by Celine Pence, who we'll hear from again, from our player of the game. And of course, I'm Scott Gloucester, and a fabulous job on the play-by-play by Derek Hill.
Thank you very much, Scott.
We thank our crew. We couldn't do this without them.
The crew did a marvelous job today and a great game as Seneca wins one by just one goal, 2-1 over the Burlington City Blue Devils.
Yeah, Cody Cassis with a pair of second-half goals. It's going to make the job of the truck people probably pretty easy to pick a player of the game, don't you think?
I think so too, because I know I would pick Cody Cassis for this player of the game.
Couple of, and the chances were limited. We came in here wondering what Burlington City would show us offensively, what Seneca could show offensively today, and they limited the chances, both squads, and it was the Golden Eagles for a change who took advantage of the few chances they had.
So in this varsity boys soccer matchup here at Seneca High School, the Burlington City Blue Devils 1, the Seneca Golden Eagles 2. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with the play of the game and the player of the game.
One piece of advice: when you read the score, read the entire score first. Don't read it from top to bottom like you see it there.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Cherry Hill Nissan, home of the friendly Nissan Giant. On the web at cherryhillnissan.com. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Wilmore School of Gymnastics, where every child is special. In Mount Laurel, 856-234-5292. And in Medford, 609-654-9337. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Drugs are talking to your kids. Are you? Find the right words at drugfree.org.
Hello and welcome back to Varsity Boys Soccer, in which the final score is the Seneca Golden Eagles 2, the Burlington City Blue Devils 1, in a fantastic all-around game that really tested Seneca's defense, but they were able to pull out the win today.
Yeah, a little more physical the Golden Eagles were over the Blue Devils today. I thought they played with a much more of a I-wanted attitude.
It's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game, 1-800-896-RECON, or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to Celine Pence, standing by for the interview.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with player of the game, Cody Cassis. Cody, you played a great game and you scored both goals for Seneca. How do you feel right now?
I'm pretty excited. That was a really tough game for us to play in. We gave it our all the whole time, and I couldn't be more proud of our result.
And how do you think this win will affect the team for the rest of the season?
I think this was a big win for our part. We just tried our hardest the whole game. We never gave up. Everyone was hustling and giving 100%. And I just have a great group of guys to play with.
Well, congratulations and thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Celine. Cody Cassis with a great all-around game today, keeping his team in the game and then eventually scoring the game-winning goal. Here are his highlights of the day.
There was the first goal by Burlington City that just deflected off of Gus's hand. But he made a big save at the beginning of the second half, and that really kind of changed the momentum, I thought, Derek. You know, if that goal goes in for Burlington City and they jump out 2-0, this is a whole different game. But that big save by Gus Valeriano right at early parts of that second half seemed to spark the rest of the team.
It's time now to take a look at the All-State Good Hands play of the game, sponsored by Michael McDyer, CLTC, 609-654-1426, or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands.
And as big as the save was by Gus Valeriano, maybe the best save of the day was this one by the Burlington City goaltender, Ozturk. Oskin Ozturk, who made a great save of just with the fingertips to deflect it away.
And he had great focus all game.
Yeah, he had no chance on either one of those two goals, and the Golden Eagles played a strong second half.
Our next game is varsity field hockey, but
when Shawnee Renegades will travel to Cherokee. There you go. There, it's back up there again. Go ahead.
the Shawnee Renegades will travel to Cherokee to take on the Cherokee Chiefs in a district rivalry game. Tune in next time for varsity field hockey.
That's a double header there that we'll have on LDTV, not back-to-back, but that's field hockey, then football.
To purchase a copy of today's game, please visit www.lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. Here's the final score of your varsity boys soccer matchup. The Seneca Golden Eagles 2, the Burlington City Blue Devils 1. Thank you very much for tuning in today. I'm Derek Hill alongside Scott Glossner.
Good job, man.
This program was produced by Lenape District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans